In the words of Hank Williams Jr., are you ready for some football?
Yay, foosball.
The NFL is back. We finished week 1. Week 2 starts tonight. Tonight is Thursday. As we're recording a game, it starts in about, an hour and a half?
Yeah, pretty much.
Chargers and Chiefs tonight. This episode, we're going to focus on the craziness that was week 1. It matched the craziness of week 1 and 2 of college football.
Yeah, definitely.
But we start off last Thursday, a week from today. Or week... A week
ago.
A week ago. Cam Akers, 3 rushes, 0 rushing yards. Morgan wins $0. I don't know what the fuck the Rams are doing. Apparently Sean McVay doesn't like his urgency or something like that.
Well, he completely, no-sold a block. He just, whiffed on it.
Yeah. Josh Allen lights up the Rams. Bills win 31-10. The Bills look like that Super Bowl team that everybody's picking. The Rams look like a Super Bowl hangover.
Oh, yeah. Matt Stafford looked like the Detroit Matt Stafford.
What, 3 picks?
3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 picks. Shit. What's the cornerback?
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey got beat
that overrated piece of garbage.
Yeah, he got beat like someone stole his mama's purse. It was bad.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
That game, I turned the game off at halftime just because I was so angry that Cam Akers had 0 rushing yards and oof.
Yeah, it amped up in the second half.
Yeah. Are the Bills that good, or are the Rams just gonna be that bad?
I'm gonna say both. I don't think the Bills are gonna be that good every single week, but I think they're gonna be a very good team. The Rams, that is definitely a Super Bowl hangover if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
That might have been the worst Super Bowl hangover I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
OBJ shows up to hand him the trophy, and the guy's not even on the team.
Yeah. I blame The Rock.
What do you blame Dwayne for?
Because I was laying on the couch, and he did the whole thing before the game, and then I saw Black Adam trailer. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to blame The Rock. Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
There's nothing wrong with the Black Adam trailer. It wasn't that bad.
Dude, DC sucks. It's so bad. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a dog outside. I was like,
what?
Someone dying?
I thought it was dying or squealing car tires.
Yeah. We'll go into Saints at the Falcons. Saints win 27-26. Huge comeback by Jameis in the second half. Arthur Blank might murder somebody. And that's absolutely hilarious because fuck Arthur Blank.
Yeah, my God. He's like... Is that guy still even alive, or is that an animatronic robot? Because he looks like he died about 15 years ago.
When he forgets something, Arthur draws a blank.
Well, that's it. Good night, everybody.
Moving on. Baker Mayfield has 0 offense. The Browns defeat the Panthers 26-24.
There were people that were picking Carolina to win that division.
That division is... is that the Bucs one?
Bucs, Panthers,
Saints,
and Falcons.
God, I think the Falcons might finish ahead of them. That defense isn't good. The offense is putrid.
Yeah, that was... Baker Mayfield's like, what the hell am I doing? Back in Cleveland again?
Yeah, it's pretty much...
He was back in Cleveland.
That's pretty much
and Caden York, what was that, a 59-yarder or something like that?
Yeah.
It was a ridiculous kick that had a little bit of a hook to it. I wish my golf drives would do that off the first tee.
Yeah. In the rainy shadows of...
What's left of Soldier Field?
Yeah, what's left of Soldier Field. The Bears defeat the Niners in a very big upset. The other thing about this game I want to talk about is that final picture of Justin Fields sliding on the rain.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Hang that thing in the fucking Louvre.
Are the Bears going to be competitive? Do you honestly think that they could compete in that division?
They're
fourth in that division.
They're fourth in that division, yeah.
The Lions got better.
The Vikings and Packers are always up the top.
Yeah.
And then the Bears.
Yeah.
I'm just happy Matt Nagy's not there anymore because good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
That's good. But
Trey Lance looked like a deer in headlights.
yeah. How long do they go back to Jimmy G?
They haven't announced it yet. I probably think they're going to do it for week 2.
I was going to say by week 4, Jimmy G's starting a
I
quarterback.
don't think Trey Lance is bad.
He was my least favorite quarterback to come out of the draft last year. Of the guys that got drafted.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of T. Martin.
Wow.
That's going to be a bust right there.
Wow. I can't believe we dropped a T. Martin reference.
I just dropped the Tennessee T. Martin reference right there.
He led Tennessee to a national championship.
Yep. I couldn't... George Kittle, Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance, Debo's are the only Niners I can name. But again, that division has gone down significantly. So they're still in it.
Yeah.
But Jimmy G's starting by week 5.
Yeah, he has to.
Yep. The chaos that was Steelers and Bengals.
Oh, God.
I don't even know how to explain my feelings on this game.
I don't know how to explain it.
Thank God for Chris Boswell.
Yes, thank God for
Thank God for Minka Fitzpatrick, Cam Hayward, and J.J. Watt. Get better, J.J. Because if not, Steelers should have won that game
easily
by 4 touchdowns.
Exactly.
When you have 5 picks, you should not win a game in overtime.
No. Well, the offense looked terrible.
The offense is dog shit. And I put that not on Mitch, and I don't put that on Najee. I put that on the shitty-ass offensive line.
Yeah.
I think some of the calls went the Bengals' way a little bit. Some of the penalty calls.
Yeah.
Not me being a homer.
Stupid for Zach Taylor not to challenge the Jamar Chase catch in the end zone that would have won them the game.
Stupid for kicking that punt in overtime with like 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, they
because that gave you the Steelers more time to drive down, which they didn't, and they ended up winning.
Yeah, the Steelers' offensive line is dog shit.
Yeah. That's really what I think is going to be the trend of the Steelers this year.
Yeah, is the
offensive line, and really a big gaping hole of what they should focus on next year's draft. Anything else you want to say about the Steeler game?
No, I think we covered that one pretty
well.
well.
It was fucking chaos.
Yeah, it was just insane.
Lions almost staged a comeback versus the Eagles, 38-35 in Ford Field.
I was pulling for them.
I really like that Lions team a lot. I hate to say it, but I really like it. That interception, that pick 6 by James Bradbury was ridiculous. I felt like this week in the NFL there was like 4 or 5 of those tipped interceptions.
Yeah,
like there was a good bit of them this year. This is first week.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of we could just say it, chaos.
Yeah, it was chaos. Moving on. The tie of Colts and Texans. Oof. You want to pick the worst division in football, ladies and gentlemen? That is it. Jags, Colts, Texans, Titans. Oof. Someone's finished that division 8-9 and getting into the playoffs.
I don't even think 8 wins is going to be enough. Somebody's going to finish at 7-10 and get in, or 6-11. Like they're going to be a ridiculous.
That division is so bad.
Oh my God! How does? Okay, first off, Indianapolis, Matt Ryan, the guy should have retired.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You literally have one thing to do if you're an Indianapolis quarterback.
Turn around and hand it to 28.
Yes, hand it off to Jonathan Taylor and you're fine.
Maybe throw a fade pattern here or there to Michael Pittman, but that's about it.
Is the ghost of T.Y. Hilton still there? I have no idea.
I don't even know what T.Y. is doing up to.
T-Y. Oh, wait, I'm doing it backwards. Y-T.
YouTube.
Shit. But yeah, that was... When was the last time there... If Boswell misses that kick, when was the last time there was 2 ties in a week?
I don't even know.
Don't ask Donovan McNabb.
He thinks ties are stupid.
Yep. Next game, I have a hot take. I'm going to officially put it on the podcast here. I told Dad last weekend. My MVP for the football season of this year for the NFL is going to be Tua. Making it official right now. Tua's winning MVP. I love this Dolphins team.
They are fun to watch.
They're very fun to watch. The defense is good. The offense is good. If Tua shows up, Tyreek's going to be Tyreek.
Oh, yeah.
You can't stop him.
Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, is that the best 1-2 combo around?
Wombo combo. Yeah. Mac Jones looked like dog shit. Is he supposed to play this weekend or not?
He sat out practice today, from what I understand, with a quote-unquote illness.
Interesting.
Is Brian Hoyer still on that team?
I don't know who the backup quarterback is. Watch them get into Pittsburgh. Is it in New England or is it in Pittsburgh?
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Okay, it's in Pittsburgh.
It's the home opener.
And somehow, Bomb Trady starts the game for the Pats or something like that.
And he wears a weird number 21.
Yeah, it's weird. His name's Bomb Trady. Just against the Steelers.
He went to Western Michigan.
No, Central Michigan.
Central Michigan.
No, Michigan State. He went to Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Tom Trady, number 21 from Michigan State. Just happens to be the quarterback against the Steelers this week.
Pulled that out of their ass.
Yeah. Jets and Ravens, I have nothing to say about this game other than
the Jets are terrible.
The Jets are terrible, and Baltimore has to pay Lamar Jackson now.
They're not going to.
They're not going to, and they're, pardon my French, and I'm saying it on YouTube, fucking idiots.
The motherfucker turned down $290 million.
I don't care what, pay the man. You know, every time I say something bad about Lamar Jackson, he does something spectacular. So I'm never saying anything bad about Lamar Jackson ever again.
There you go. Praise him. That'll help.
Yeah, praise him. Praise be. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Louisville Cardinal. You know.
Hey, nobody tore their ACL this week, so it's all good for Baltimore. Because remember last year they had 12 guys tear their ACLs in 3 weeks.
Yeah. I think J.K. Dobbins is a very underrated running back.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
The
Jets are dog shit.
The Jets are dog shit. And they're kind of like the Bears. They're going to be dog shit forever.
Yeah.
You can't win that division the way New England is, the way Miami is, if you're starting a almost 40-year-old Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Or a mom-loving BYU quarterback in Zach Wilson. I don't care who's on that offensive line. I don't care who's on that defensive line. The guy at quarterback ain't helping you. Yeah, the Jets are dog shit. Commanders beat the Jaguars at home. I saw one highlight of this game, and it was Travis Etienne fumbling out of bounds.
What else is new?
Other than that, I couldn't tell you anything happened in this game.
What else is freaking new?
And I don't care.
The Jaguars are dog shit too.
That's about right. There's a lot of that's the thing about football that I hate now. There's no parity anymore. You know what I mean? You have your Chiefs, you have your Bucks, you have your those are the top 2 tier teams.
Yeah.
Then you have Bengals, Chargers, Steelers, kinda.
Depending on the year.
That your middle tier teams.
Yeah.
And then you have literally this giant gap, and then everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no parity in the NFL anymore, and that's another conversation for a different day.
Yeah.
But where was I? Jags and Commanders, right?
Yeah.
So, congrats to Brian Dable. The New York Football Giants on 9/11 get a win. Oh no! Timeout. I want to rewind.
Oh shit.
Okay, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, I knew you were gonna go there.
It's 9/11. You're playing the New York Jets. Do not do a flying celebration on 9/11.
Yeah, that was probably not smart.
That's like that guy that played Navy a couple weeks ago that scored a touchdown and saluted.
Yeah. Not smart there, my dude.
Not smart at all. But it was funny. It was funny in the moment. But, Yeah, maybe
That was just
next time.
that Giants-Titans game. I watched the end of that. That thing was insane.
Yeah, I mean Brian Dable gets his first win as a head coach.
Kickers are stupid.
It was a bad day for kickers.
Yeah.
The bad day for kickers until you get to the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad day. You know what I mean? Cincinnati kicker misses.
McPherson never missed. Like, how many did he miss last year? 3? 4?
Yeah. You mean he misses one in overtime. He misses the extra point got blocked. And I put that on the long snapper. Shout out to the new Cincinnati Bengals long snapper, Cal Automitis, former Pitt Panther.
Hail to Pitt.
Greatest long snapper in school history.
Yeah.
You can't name one other long snapper.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I put that on the long snapper at the time, who really wasn't their long snapper. The only good kicker this weekend, and we did. This is the next game, actually. This is the into the next game. Shout out to Eric Reed.
Boys and girls, that's what we call a segue.
Shout out to Eric Reed, the safety for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Coming in, Butker gets hurt. Did they ever say what happened?
He rolled his ankle.
He rolled. I know he got carted off and everything.
He rolled his plant foot.
But Eric Reed, who's the safety, comes in, kicks an extra point. It was fantastic.
He booted the sucker.
Yeah, and Chiefs roll over Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Did he not study this week or what?
Okay, I saw a stat on TikTok, and I know it's fake. It has to be fake. But Kyler Murray's 0-35 when it's a double XP on Call of Duty weekend.
You honestly, like, it makes so much sense, though.
It does. It doesn't seem true, and it's probably not true, but it makes 100% sense.
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world.
The only good thing about this game, James Conner scores a touchdown. Hail to Pitt.
Hail to Pitt. Is Arizona that bad?
No, I think the Chiefs are that good.
Okay.
I think this Chiefs team is better than
the one that won the Super Bowl?
The one that won the Super Bowl.
Holy shit.
You mean water's wet, ice and snow is cold, Juju fumbling in a football game.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Welcome to the Chiefs, Juju.
Yeah.
Get used to it, Chiefs fans.
Yep.
I love the man to death, but shit.
He has a habit of doing that.
Yes. But yeah, but Chiefs roll over Cardinals in Arizona. Going the NFC or AFC West now. Chargers defeat the Raiders at SoFi. Again, Chiefs Chargers kicks off about an hour from now. Gonna be a great game. I still stand by this, and we'll talk about it a little in the Monday night game. I still think any of those four teams can win that division.
I agree to that.
The Broncos, of course, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, have some issues. The Raiders definitely have some issues. It's Chargers, Chiefs world.
Remember what we said about the Colts, and you just turn around and hand it to Jonathan Taylor?
You just turn around and hand it off to Austin Eckler?
No, for the Raiders.
You just turn around and hand it off to, what's his name?
Jesus Christ, Derek Carr. You have Devontae Adams. Just throw him the ball within a 5-mile radius. He's probably 99% going to catch it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know who looked really absent for the Raiders in that game, though? Henry Ruggs.
God damn it. God damn it, I knew he was going to go there.
The dude has speed.
He's got wheels on him.
Yeah, he could just drive past those defenders and... I'm sorry.
What was that kid in the Mighty Ducks movie that couldn't stop when he skated?
Evan Rodriguez. No, shit.
It was Rodriguez, I think, though.
Shout out to Erod for signing in Colorado.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him.
But it's a Henry Ruggs joke there.
Yes. But Chargers, obviously, top of that division with the Chiefs. That's kind of like when I grew up a Chargers fan because my favorite player all time is LaDainian Tomlinson. Mm-hmm. Still is. Until Kenny Pickett wins the Super Bowl.
Kenny Pickett doesn't need to win a Super Bowl.
That's true. It was always Broncos, Chargers.
Yeah.
Now then for a while it was Chargers, Raiders. Now for the past 5 or 6 years, and for the foreseeable future, it's going to be Chiefs and Chargers. Justin Herbert, Patty Mahomes. It's going to be a fucking light show. I have a bet for that game tonight. I can't remember what I placed. Give me 1 minute. Talk a little, Jeremy.
I just think if I had to, and we could do this if we wanted to, and you've probably seen it on TikTok of those would you rather things, like quarterback over quarterback.
Herbert.
Over Mahomes.
Yep.
Really?
Herbert over Mahomes.
Wow. Okay. I did not expect that because I'm the opposite. I'm taking Mahomes over Herbert. And I watched a lot of Oregon Duck games for some ungodly reason. He looks better as a pro than he did in college.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's usually the other way around.
Oh, maybe you don't. I just have one bet tonight. I have actually a couple bets. I took, let's see, I have a Pirates and Mets parlay.
God.
Mets by more than 1.5. O'Neal Cruz to get a hit. Pete Alonso to get a hit. Carlos Carrasco 5+ strikeouts. For Randolfo Castro to get a hit. JT Brubaker 3+ strikeouts and under a run in the first inning. I have Chiefs money line and Mets money line. Then I have my Old Dominion pick beating Virginia this weekend, and I want to go on a little rant real quick. I don't know if you saw the story. This is why I'm taking Old Dominion this weekend. Taking the Monarchs over the Who's of the University of Virginia. So, Old Dominion has a quote-unquote mascot.
Well, first off, we're not big... they probably have our faces in the state of Virginia.
Banned.
Jeremy
for the pit game, me for making Robert E. Lee jokes.
Yes, yes, accurate.
Old Dominion has a service dog in training. That is their quote-unquote team mascot. Virginia is not allowing that, golden retriever puppy to be on the sidelines because he's in training. He's not a service dog, but he's an in-training service dog. So they're not allowing him on the sidelines. Old Dominion money line. Right there. Bank it right now. Log in the FanDuel, log in the DraftKings, whatever you have to do. Old Dominion money line. 3:30 Saturday afternoon.
Did they give the guy at Old Dominion a raise who
fixed the
elevator?
Now here's my question: if Old Dominion, since they are in Norfolk, Virginia, they beat Virginia this weekend, does that mean they get the Commonwealth Cup?
I would give it to them.
Because they beat Virginia Tech. If they beat Virginia, they beat the other two Virginia schools.
The Virginia Military Institute or whatever.
VMI doesn't count. VCU doesn't count. Fuck them. Okay, moving on. Back to the NFL. Aaron Rodgers might kill somebody.
He is higher than a kite. He looked... You know that look that your dad gives you when you do something stupid and he's like, you're a fucking moron.
Yep.
That's the look that Aaron gave all of his receivers.
Yeah. Randall Cobb's too old.
Yeah, really.
I couldn't name you any, but fuck. Dude, he's going to murder somebody.
He probably will. He's either going to murder someone or he's going to retire halfway through the year. He will turn and just be like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
I signed this big extension, but I really don't give a shit. I'm going to go smoke some stuff in, Paul or something.
100% see it happening, actually.
They just looked god-awful.
Yes, they did.
And if you get your ass beat that bad by Kirk Cousins, you really need
kissing Cousins.
You really need to examine your life.
Offensive player of the year.
Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Don't sit on that Viking team's making a deep playoff run.
I agree with you.
They can get all you need out of that team is mediocre quarterback play.
And Dalvin Cook to stay healthy.
And you're fine with that Vikings team.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
I believe that too. I believe they could be a sneaky good surprise team out of the NFC.
Yep. Speaking of sneaky teams in the NFC, the Cowboys suck.
Water's wet, snow's cold.
Are you the one that sent me about the Pentagon?
Yeah,
and
yes.
Great TikTok, by the way. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Brady's undefeated against the Cowboys.
Yeah, Dak's gonna be out for a while.
Hey, Jerry.
I have a slightly used Mason Rudolph.
We got a quarterback for you.
That's like Monday when I photoshopped the cowboy hat onto Mason Rudolph.
Send him to Texas. A lot of people down there like you know who.
Yeah. Send MAGA Mason down to Cowboys.
We'll take a bucket of deflated balls and like a Chick-fil-A gift card.
Or I'll take a 4th round pick. There you go. But Brady's Brady. He's always going to be Brady.
Yeah.
That Giselle leash is getting a little tight, apparently.
Yeah. Can they make a run? Do you think they could make a run?
Not with that offensive line. There's too many injuries on the offensive line, I think, for them this season.
I feel like that's a theme.
They're going to win that division.
Oh, God, yeah.
But there's better teams in the NFC than the Buccaneers this year.
I would take the Vikings over the Buccaneers.
Fast forward 18 weeks from now, when the Buccaneers are undefeated somehow, and Tom Brady has thrown for 7 million yards this season.
It's Jesus.
Just for our luck.
Don't worry, we played the Buccaneers this year.
Yeah, like I said, you know what I mean? It's a quarterback-heavy league.
It is.
Brady's still the GOAT.
Yeah.
We talked about how bad our kickers were. This was a kick fest.
It was. 19-3.
Yeah, 19-3, what? 16 of the 22 points came from kickers.
Well, Dak's injury is a thumb injury, right?
He broke his thumb, yes.
Oh, I know that feeling. That fucking sucks.
Yep. Monday night, Russell Wilson returns to Seattle.
Got a mixed reaction.
Broncos country, let's ride. He
looked average.
Yeah. And I put that on his wide receivers. Jerry Jeudy is good, but he's Jordan Jefferson or Justin Jefferson if you order him from Wish.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an accurate analogy.
Don't sit on Geno Smith.
He impressed the hell out of me.
If he can keep it up, I'm hesitant to say anything.
Yeah. Well, that dime he threw for the first touchdown to Will Dissly, I was like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
boy.
was Geno Smith, West Virginia versus like Winthrop.
Yeah,
Geno
that
Smith.
was the West Virginia Geno Smith.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting if he can keep it up. That division's very winnable. I think the Rams are down this year. The Cardinals.
Well, yes, I agree to that, but also they just got a big blow today that Jamal Adams has to have season-ending surgery. He blew his quad.
Oof.
I think he blew his quad. Something like that.
Wasn't
his knee. It was something.
No, but that division is very winnable.
Yeah.
And I think in the NFC, if you finish the season with 10 wins, you're getting a wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously a long season. We have.
Are we not going to talk about Nathaniel Hackett's drive at the end? Like how idiotic that was.
Oh, it was bad.
I'm watching. I went to bed because I couldn't stay awake because I'm old. And I woke up and I'm like, they lost by a point. And then I watched the highlights. I'm like, wait a minute. You had 2 timeouts in 20 seconds and you're kicking a 60-some yard field goal. You have Russell Wilson as your quarterback.
Yeah.
Yes, it's week 1. I get it, but sometimes that's all it takes. And they could have got 2 plays out of that. And it probably kicked a 30-some yarder and probably would have won the game. Nathaniel Hackett's there are already people calling for his job already.
Oh, yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, it's week 1. Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Okay. So, what team in week 1 impressed you the most?
The Buffalo Bills.
I'm going to go the New York Football Giants and Danny Dimes.
God, if he could just...
This is a product... Okay, and I there's a couple quarterbacks I fall into this. Justin Fields, Daniel Jones, I'm trying to think, Trevor Lawrence, Davis Mills. It's a product of the organization. And I really like Brian Daboll's head coach.
I do too. I think he's a very... he's a new...
Saquon stays healthy. All you gotta do is turn around and hand it to Saquon.
Yeah.
That division, Cowboys are gonna be bad. Commanders are gonna be bad. what Jalen Hurts shows up for the Eagles. I mean, they almost choked that game away versus Detroit.
Yeah.
Who knows? With the NFC East.
Yeah, because that's the division that every year is just like
chaos.
A complete clusterfuck.
Yep. No, I really like the Giants. The Titans have not been the same since the Ravens danced on their logo. Like a season and a half ago.
Derrick Henry just looks weird. He just looks...
He doesn't look like King Henry.
No. And if you trust Ryan Tannehill as your starting quarterback, you got issues.
What team disappointed you the most?
Can I be a homer?
Go ahead.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
They did not disappoint because they won the game.
Well, they disappointed me because, I'm happy that they won the game, and I love that.
I thought they were going to get blown out. I thought they were going to get massacred. Even though it took Steelers +7.
Yeah, you did.
Team that disappointed me the most. Can I have a 1A and a 1B?
Yeah.
1A is the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
Because oof.
Yeah.
1B is the Cowboys.
Because oof.
Oof. Both teams pretty much lay eggs in their opening season game.
The one team that I was thinking was going to be sneaky good and completely shit the bed.
Yeah.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. They came in with this mentality that they were going to be the top of that division. People were saying that this team is going to be better than last year.
Listen.
And all this other stuff.
I know. Current standings for that division right now.
Yeah.
0-1, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1.
I know.
Jags are winning that division. After week 1, okay, give me your Super Bowl winner after just seeing one game.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
The Miami Dolphins.
You were all on that too.
I am all on that Dolphin bandwagon. And I kind of put some of my Twitter friends because of it. But I think that defense for Miami's sneaky good. Tua just got to put it up there, Tyreek, put it up to Jaden Wall, you're fine. But it's going to be a long football season. I can't wait for 18 weeks now. It's the middle of fucking February, and I'm going the Dolphins finished 1-16.
I can't wait.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are Super Bowl champs. And Aaron Rodgers just threw 14 touchdown passes for the Tennessee Titans. Can't wait for it. No, but it's a long season, guys. There's going to be a lot of talk ahead. I'm sure we're going to have a few NFL episodes throughout the season.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy Chargers and Chiefs tonight. You got any final thoughts?
I got nothing.
Yep. Surprise.
Cowboys suck.
Cowboys are bad. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Fuck the city of Cincinnati. Joe Burrow's probably still sitting in his stall crying.
Fuck Ohio?
Fuck Ohio.
Just fuck Ohio.
Sell Ohio to Lake Erie. We're fine. Have a good night, guys. Be safe. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the football.